YouTube? Hi fungi friends, welcome in. I hope you're doing wonderful today. Today, we are back into Stardew Valley working on our 100% completion run. And yeah, I forget what we were doing where we left off because obviously this playthrough has been like off and on depending on what I'm playing for the week. But it is almost fall, so we are heading into that, and I still think we're doing pretty good in regards to working on the 100% completion as we go. Like I said, this year, like the year one, I'm focusing on just like finishing the community center, getting to the desert, getting to Ginger Island, all that stuff before the end of year one, and slowly but surely romancing Haley, and then we'll do everything else in year two or onwards as well. Yeah, YouTube as always, please make sure you take your meds, drink some water, eat something yummy, relax, and enjoy. And of course, speaking of enjoy, let's get ourselves back in to some Stardew Valley. Let's go do that, gamers. Oh, thank you for the money. Alright, how the fuck do you play this game again? Never mind, I already figured it out. Guys, I already figured it out. It's fine. Guys, it's all fine. It's okay, it's alright. Hello, Kevin. Hello, also anybody who I might have missed saying hi to also. Hi, Kev. Hi, Kev. Hi, Kev.
By the way, YouTube, I'm French now.
Yeah, Sprout's French for today. Because the text-to-speech voice that I usually use for her is broken right now, so we're using this one. Where the fuck is my duck? This break also, that's fucked up. Where is my duck? Am I blind? Is my dumb? Oh, there's the duck. I'm like, I can't fucking find the duck. It blends in so well with the grass. I was like, what a weird message from Kara until it spoke. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Alright, drop this off, this, this. Oh yeah, there's like a trout derby that's like going on, but I don't really care for it. Have I seen the game Odd Fauna? It came out 2 days ago. I don't think I have. On Steam. Happy Pride to that game. Let's go. It's true, we were going through a bunch of different voices until we just like settled on French. Was there Jamaican? No, Kev, unfortunately there was not. Oh, it's a creature collector game? Interesting. I know, God is cruel, Kevin, you're so right. Goat cheese, cherry sapling. Do I need a crystal fruit? Oh, I do need a crystal fruit, actually. Oh, we might be able to finish the winter foraging bundle early. I think you can get the snow yam in the winter section. Possibly. I say finish early. We have to fucking get the red cabbage and everything, so. Maybe we'll get lucky, who's to say? Oh yeah, say, did I need goat cheese? Okay, goat cheese doesn't apply to that. Right, so give me crystal fruit, please. And that's it. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you can get the snow yam in the ice mines and the dirt. It's like one of the few items that you can get. Caseppies is getting a sequel? Oh, that's so awesome! Good for the devs. Hey, Sam. Sam's trying to do a kickflip. He's so cool. Hello, Haley. Oh, I was clean under your cushions. Your turn this week. Aw, man, what a fight. Anyways.
Bonjour le chat. Comment allez-vous ce matin?
It's true, she starred on my Do Till I Valley. Bonjour, chat. Comment ça va? Hey, queen. No, I'm not bored with the farm. Anyways, I brought you a coconut. That coconut, I love this. Yeah, I know you did. Oh, I didn't mean to give it to you twice. My apologies. You do you. Oh, I guess we'll go say hi to Emily as well. I guess we're friends, question mark. Ça va. Ça va bien. Bing bong. Bing bong. Fuck your life. Can I do this thing with Caroline now to get the tea leaves? Periodic. Welcome in, sweetheart. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, I can. Sick. Great cutscene. And she'll send me the recipe for that. We'll deal with that later. Yeah, I am having a good day. I hope you are too. I know nothing about French. I can like get around with French. I can read it better than I speak it, and I can understand if somebody is speaking it to me. In a way, like I can kind of get around dealing with it and whatnot, but I really need to like practice my French a bit more, methinks. What's the next challenge run at for this one? That is a great question. I have no idea. Probably, you know what? Probably it's going to be the Adventurers Guild one because I kind of want to do that one. And you also romance Abigail in it too. And I think that'd be really fun. French and German are two languages I wouldn't mind learning. Yeah, I'd like to get back into learning some more French. Again, I feel like I don't need to personally speak it, but if I could just like read it, I think that's good. Reading, just get around. Okay, let's go to the mines. Hey, queen, give me a ticket, please. Has the person that usually puts together the challenges, has Mallory put in new ones? No, probably not. Mallory has been busy lately. Girl boss, busy. She's been doing some stuff with Pokemon recently because Pokemon recently, I think, was doing like a museum thing. I don't remember where in the States, but she got invited to it. So she's been, I feel like, mostly focusing on that. And then I don't think she has, like I said, put out any new ones yet. She might be like testing some, but that's like about it. I know, go off, queen. I love that for her. She does great Pokemon content. And the fact that she got invited to like the Pokemon Museum event and she's an archaeologist, it makes so much sense. I'm like, you would have missed that opportunity for sure if you did not invite her to that. Floor 100, give it up for floor 100. Ooh, rain totem, hooray. Anyone else has to take 2 years of language classes in order to graduate high school? Not for me personally. The only thing that we had to do is we had to, like, it's required obviously for us to take French up until grade 9, and then you can stop after it. And then if you want to, you can take other languages. Like I think my high school offered like German and Italian. I took Italian just for fun. Do I remember any of it? Absolutely not. But I was like, oh, I should take it. That'd be fun. Here's my interesting conversation for my fellow Americans in the chat. Is there a requirement kind of similar to what we have in Canada where we start at grade 4 and you go all the way up to grade 9, so like the start of high school? So from grade 4 until grade 9, is there a requirement that you guys have to take Spanish in school? Or is it like optional? Oh, you guys don't have a requirement to take it? It's just optional? Spanish is usually implemented in junior high. In my high school, you have to take like a year of language. Oh, just like a year? Of any language? Oh. Just 2 language classes. Oh. It is required to go to most universities. I personally think as well too that learning your country's, like if you are in a country obviously that has a second language that's primarily spoken, I do think it is I think it should be a requirement that you take it for like at least a couple years. Like obviously again, my French is not good by any means, but I feel like I could, you know, I feel like I could understand if you threw me into Quebec. I can understand and I can get where I need to go if need be. And the reason why we had to take it obviously is because Canada's second language is French. Yeah, I feel like and learning more about them obviously is an elective because in Canada it's from grade 4 until grade 9 and then afterwards you can continue if you want to learn more. You are not required to obviously, but it's something if you want to. Yeah, that's very interesting. Obviously, in different countries and stuff, there are cultural differences, but even like something as small as that is very different, obviously. Obviously, you would think that because Canada and the United States are like close by each other, that we would have similar cultures in a way, but surprisingly, we do not sometimes. And it's always very interesting to me. In college, I think also to take 1 to 2 year semester of any language to graduate. Interesting. I think it stood for advanced placements, totally held for college credits. I remember in school, there would be like 2 different types of like classes that you could take in high school. There was an academic class and there was like an applied class. Applied was the easier version almost in a way, while the academic was more so like for university standards. And applied was more like college credits and stuff like that. Because I remember I took academic math for like grade 9 and 10 and I fucking hate math. We had to take math up until grade 11. We had to have 3 credits of math. By like year 11, I'm like, can I do applied? And I remember my guidance counselor being like, but you're good at math. And I'm like, I just don't want to do this. I don't want to think that hard when I do math. I don't want to do it. Oh yeah, I feel like our exams as well too would be very different than what you guys have as well. Because our different like exams that we had were we would do EQAO in grades 3, 6, and 9, and that was mostly focusing on math. And then grade 10 you had to take the literacy test. And I think that was it. I don't remember what EQAO stands for, but you know. Being good at math but hating it doesn't translate well in high university stuff. That shit catches up fast. I know. I was very good in math. And then once grade 10 started to roll around, I'm like, I fucking hate it. Oh yeah, you guys have like SATs and stuff like that. And I have no idea what an SAT is. But I guess it's kind of similar to like EQAO and the like literacy test. I'm a horrible test taker, so I bombed the ACT, which is standardized testing you take before college. They tried to put me in. Oh yeah, there's a Redeemo courses. I remember it. Remember that gets mentioned sometimes. In college, that would have held me a year back from doing a computer science. Interesting. I'm in the South and never heard about Regents exams. Oh, maybe. I was gonna say, because like every state is probably the same as in Canada, where every province is different as well. Our standardized testing is done by state, so I think a stat is country. Interesting. AP test stuck when the pandemic started. Oh my god, had to do online exams where there are only 2 questions dictated where you got a college credit. Dude. I'm very happy I never had to deal with school during the pandemic. I'm so sorry though for anybody who did have to. Because man, I've only heard how rough it was. It was miserable? Yeah. I can only imagine. I never took summer courses. The only thing that I did is I took an online, not online, but kind of like a night school online English course for my grade 12 English, because what I had in my grade 12 English was like a 75, but I wanted it to be like a higher grade so I get accepted into university. So I took like a night class so I could up the grade basically. So I would have more of the chance to get accepted into the university. That is the only time I ever did something like that. Remember I had a PE teacher in senior year who admitted to the class that he showered once a week. That is disgusting. Disgusting. Oh, you had to drop your major. You see the difference? Oh my gosh. The difference between the American grading system and the Canadian grading system, and even just like other grading systems to begin with, is so fucking ridiculous to me. Because for you guys, here's how the Canadian one works. The Canadian one is very, very simple. Very simple. Anything below a 50% is a failure. Okay? Makes sense. You know? Anything below a 50% is a failure. 50% to like 59% is like a D. Then you have 60 to 69%. That's a C. A B is a 70 to a 79%. And then an A is an 80% to 100. And then I think for you guys, a D is like 60%, which I don't fucking get at all. Yeah, 60 is like an F for you guys. And it's like, what the fuck do we mean it's an F? What? Because if you think about it in a mathematical sense, you know, because it's out of 100 is what I like don't get. It's out of like 100, and you know, half of 100 is 50. So it makes more sense that anything below 50 is a fail because, you know, you didn't get half of the grade or anything like that. But for you guys, it's like a 65 or a 60, and it's like, that doesn't make sense. That don't mean shit. Anyways, guys, just have your education system in Canada, so you know you're pro. What do you mean a 69 was an F? What the fuck? I shake your guys' heads in the sorry, not your guys' heads. I shake the American educational system's heads. So that doesn't make sense. That shit don't make sense at all. What about 6-7, dude? What about 6-7? D was a 70 to a 78. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That's like a B. It's a B. That's a B over here. What? 6-7, dude. 6-7. B went to a 92. I feel like they're just making shit up. I got in trouble if I got below a B. Thankfully, my mom never cared that much about my grades. But I know personally for me, I was a perfectionist when it came to my grades because I was always praised throughout life of being like a smart individual. So obviously me going into university and getting like C's and D's was like a big reality check. For me, and you know, dealing with that when you're quote unquote a gifted child and you start getting bad grades and you get burnt out. Yeah, I definitely got the honor student syndrome, bro. Same. We had D, 66, 69, C for the 70s, B for the 80s, and A for the 90s. See, that don't make sense. That don't make sense. The No Child Left Behind thing is really bad for the American school system because they're just letting anybody pass. Gifted children represent. One of the reasons why I dropped 2 of the degrees I want to go for, I kind of regret it. I mean, the cool thing about it is if you do ever want to go back to school, you do have the option to. Never feel like the age that you're at now doesn't mean you can never go back to school and learn more things. You can always learn at any age range if you want to. But obviously school itself can be like really, really expensive. So I get it. I was a teacher very briefly, and we did try our ways to give kids partial credits, but sometimes it's really like, nah, this kid had no shot on this one. It's just like, sometimes kids unfortunately do have to fail. You know, sometimes you do unfortunately have to teach them consequences in a way. It sucks because obviously you want everybody to succeed, but unfortunately sometimes they do have to learn the consequences of their actions. Like, if you're not gonna show up, why should you get anything as a thing, you know? Don't get me started. Dude, don't get me fucking started on some of the parents. Oh my gosh, but my baby is perfect. Slash sarcastic. My child would never do anything wrong in their life, as they say. When their child has continuously skipped class. And whatnot, and is just a product of their own. Haven't you learned? Haven't you learned that your action has consequences? Consequences. Sorry, I'm getting some M&Ms out to munch on and eat. Teaching gently gave me heavy trauma. Dude, dab me up. Me as well. Shout out to the first time that I ever did teaching. It was a grade 7, grade 8 class, and I was trying to get their attention, and I raised my voice like a tiny little bit, like, hey guys, I need you to pay attention. And the entire class laughed at me, and I was like, that day, I was like, I don't want to teach anymore. What do you mean these kids fucking just laugh their ass at me? I'm like, what if I just, you know, what if I just died at that very moment? What if I just, you know, died? And then when I was handing out papers as well too, a kid looked at me and was like, fuck you. And I'm like, okay, so I'm never coming back here. Okay, I'm never coming back here again. Exactly, now I stream and you guys laugh at me instead. That's fine because, hey, if you can imagine, I had to follow rules and regulations as a teacher. Obviously, I couldn't say to a child, fuck you, right back. As opposed to a Twitch chat room where if someone says, fuck you to me, I can be like, go fuck yourself, right back. You know? You feel? Exactly. I could, but it would only happen once because I would get in trouble and they'd be like, this kid has done nothing wrong. You should have handled it better. And it's like, are we? What do we mean? What do you mean I have to handle it better? Or the fun stuff as well too is like when you send them to the principal's office and they just decide to like go home and it's like, okay, I guess we're just doing whatever. I remember I was doing substitute teaching at a school and it was like for grades 4 to 5 and this one kid wasn't listening and I was like, hey man, if you're not gonna listen, like just go to the principal's office, stuff like that. And everything. And then they took it to heart, I guess, because I called them out again. They just left the class. I called the office and I was like, hey, this kid, I guess is going to the office. And they're like, oh no, they just went home. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like this was a regular occurrence. And I was like, okay. I was fucking mark him absent, I guess. Yeah, literally, I was like, well, you don't want to be here. And they're like, bet, I'm going home. I'm like, okay. I worked an after-school program for 9 years, and Dan, after COVID, those kids were menaces. I honest to God think that with COVID and everything has definitely rewired everybody's brains because now The majority of people these days, I feel like, are just assholes in regards to things. And it's like, okay, I don't think we really need to do that. I don't think we need to do that. I agree, City Taker. Every teacher should also get a want. Which is especially scary as well, too, when you think about the stories of, like, teachers getting hurt because they can't defend themselves against a kid who was, like, you know, attacking them or anything. They're the ones who have to, like, de-escalate the situation. And it's like, man, my teaching contract was for 2 years, started in 2019. I left in 3 months. I feel like I dodged a bullet. Hey, you 100% did. I just went to a store and had 2 women I almost bumped into apologize to me. Oh my gosh, decent human behavior? What? Crazy. Hey, Bearded, that's at least like a plus, I guess. Also, hi, Glenn. Welcome in. I hope you're doing great today, sweetheart. Our teacher at my bestie school had to go to emergency because the kid, they were yeah. And it's like, wow. So yeah, if you're a teacher by any means, big love to you. Because you guys don't get paid enough. You don't have a good support system with your school, depending on where that you work. And you have to deal with trying to teach the children of today because their parents, 9 times out of 10, don't want to teach them math. And it's like, ooh. And it's sucky. That is why I wanted to be a teacher, obviously, for like so long. And then I became a teacher. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm good. I had a job recruiter reach out to me regarding the exact position I want. You get to have a call with them later. I'm manifesting that it goes so well for you, Gwen. Manifesting so well. Teachers do get so much crap, literally from all directions, which sucks. You get crap from your administrator, you get crap from your students, and then the icing on the cake is you get crap from your the parents. And I'm like, oh my God. I need you to be supportive. We work as a team. That's the whole thing. You just work as a team between you and the teacher, you know? Dude, my mom would have kicked my ass. Kicked my ass if I acted the way kids act now in school. She would have kicked my ass. Live in front of the whole studio audience of my school. A lot of parents do offload responsibility onto teachers because a lot of people see teachers as just like a glorified babysitter. Oh my God. Bearded, and the fact that we would have to buy our own supplies would always piss me off. That would always piss me off. Why did these break? I forgot to probably turn on no fence decay. Where is this? Here we go. Thank you. I would spend so much money on like equipment and items and stuff like that, only for them to get like broken or busted. I'm just like, what's the point anymore? My kid would never do such a thing. Oh my gosh, having to tell like parents and stuff like that, like, yeah, your kid did this today, and them just being like, my child would never do that. And it's like, well, they did, so I don't know what to tell you. Buckaroo, I don't know what to tell you. When real and true, put that on a shirt. Yeah, exactly. You buy like a thing of pencils, they're already gone. Bye, Georgia. Have a great sleep, sweetheart. Thank you again for hanging out. We appreciate you. My ex once had a parent email her complaining instead of marking issues on the student's paper and giving them back to fix it, she should have just adjusted herself and give the kid a better grade. I'm gonna put it on a shirt and then donate the proceeds to buying teaching supplies. Base. I'm trying to clean up the farm a little bit. It's all clean now.
Pogja.
Dude, that was a big Pogja moment. How much do I need for the tractor? Let me go see. Let's go see what we might need. Grape. Raspberry. Hello, Queen. How much is the tractor garage? Oh, I need iron bar. That's what I need. Okay. Let's go get some iron bar. I would like the tractor so I can just use it in the fucking skull caverns. Make my life easier. Okay, I have no iron bars. Time to smelt them today. Yay, Gwen, that's so awesome to hear, sweetheart. I'm so proud of you. Good job with your eating skills. Like, can sometimes be such a hard task, so I get it. It can be a really big struggle. Hi, Red Hood. Welcome in, sweetheart. We're doing well today. Okay, these are gonna take fucking forever. I should just bought some iron bars. I know me playing Stardew on this channel is more likely than you fucking think. Hi, Solar Punk Skeleton. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. You have iron bars for sale, brother. Oh, you fucking suck. You just have the ore. Fuck you. Well, we're not getting the tractor anytime soon then. That's fine. What's the other fish that I need? Need the walleye. Hi, Rose. Welcome in, sweetheart. Yeah, this is fall. Rainy day in fall. So far, I've been having light and sweet lemonade instead of sodas or zero sugar drinks. I've also been eating sliced cucumbers with salt and pepper. Also some portion fruits, various other things too. Nice. Proud of you. Yeah, I've also switched over to just like zero sugar drinks. Hey Razor, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. taste fine, honestly. I don't really taste that much of a difference. So, you know. Palm fossil. Fruits are a great choice. Dude, anything with an okay fiber amount is so good. Zero sugar drinks do take a little bit to get used to. I love the zero sugar root beer especially. Hell yeah. CJ, thank you so much for the 7, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Dude, I also have a massive sweet tooth. I mean, I'm literally snacking on M&Ms right now. I bring zero sugar sodas when going to events or to a bar, so I have to get something to drink besides water or full sugar soda. That's smart. I also don't mind, obviously, like diet sodas as well. Those are totally fine.
You.
You woo. Oh my gosh, Zoe, sing it, boys. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, men. We love some H2O also. Sing it, men. Sing it for Zoe. Get your lighters out, everybody. How many people are in this group? 13. Sing it, boys. God, what a fucking good song. We need a song to cry to. Kid adults. Perfect one to cry to. Oh my gosh, Zoe, thank you so much for the 36 months. I appreciate you. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. That's almost a year. Oh my gosh. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Always lovely to see you. Hope you've been having fun with Pair Lives. Oh yeah, the low carb tortillas, they do have half of your fiber. A lot of people need to eat more fiber. Everybody eat more fiber. It's good for you. It helps you poop. Let's report I've added a bunch of 17 songs to my playlist because of stream. Let's fucking go. I have done my job as a 17 stan. I've done it. I've done it again. 17 stan. Omni-geode. Eat beans. Beans are so good for you. Put beans on a low carb tortilla and I'm pretty sure you have your daily fiber. You would, pretty much. Guys, I got some new ideas to sweep on. Eat more beans. You have a lot of fiber and then you poop a lot and it's very good for you. Scares.
Beans, the magic fruit.
The magic fruit. I wish like the texture of beans more because they're such a great food. I mean, you could always literally blend them. You could blend them and just like put them in a sauce or something if you like sauces better. Ooh, spam fried rice with egg and veggies. Nice. I made like a buffalo chicken wing dip yesterday and then I made it into a quesadilla and then I also made rice. So I'm probably gonna have that for lunch today. That's the thing that I think people forget sometimes, and I'm also trying to learn myself as well too, is that we can just, you can just eat however you want. You can make it weird. You can just like cut things up, blend things in, as long as you're just getting that protein or whatever the fuck you need, the nutrients from that particular thing. It's fine however you eat it. I saw something recently where somebody was like, I'm just chopping up like kale very, very, very thinly, and I'm just gonna put it in stuff. And I'm gonna get my intake, and I'm like, let's go. My friend used to bring a bell pepper to work and eat it like an apple on the bus. Oh my fucking god. I do that. You see, it's a fun way. Or if you're not like a big oats person, just blending oats and just putting it in things. My lunch is just a fistful of raw veggies sometimes and it works. It's true. Love making pasta salads with kale. Hell yeah. Blend spinach into your smoothies. Why are there only like bugs on this map? What happened here? Exactly, Gwen. Is pretty much how, if you do ever want to start dieting and stuff like that, how diets usually end very quickly is because people get tired of like, oh, I have to eat this, this, and this. And it's like, no, you just have to eat in moderation. And just like, instead of replacing what you want to eat, just like adding stuff that would be more beneficial. Not restricting yourself at all. The fuck back over here. Maybe. Chopping up carrots and spinach and spaghetti sometimes. Chopping up carrots and spinach and kale real fine and putting in spaghetti sauce. True. Exactly, Gwen. Exactly. Exactly. You can't have the things that, well, quote unquote, that aren't good for you. You just have to be aware of what you're eating. Be mindful about it. But also at the end of the day, just eat whatever the fuck you want. And if anybody judges you for it, I will blow them up for you. Unless it's a doctor and they're concerned about you. That's the only person who's allowed to be like, hey man. Everybody else though can blow up and act like they don't know nobody. Arr, 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 arr. Live your life. What you want to do. And don't let your weight stop you. Hand on shoulder. Hey, man. Got to blow up these mummies. Act like I don't know nobody. Come here, you two. Boom. Oh, I didn't think this one through. It's fine, I lived. Happy Pride. Happy Pride to you too. Get a small bags of these tiny potatoes, cut them in half and season them and air fry them. Oh yeah, dude, seasoning stuff is also very important as well too. Please make sure that your like food tastes good. Please don't eat just bland shit. Hi Lily, welcome in, sweetheart. I hope you're doing well today. Please season your food. Holy cow. Please add spice and seasonings to your meals. If your food is boring, holy man, you're never gonna eat it.
Happy Pride, chat.
Happy Pride. Razor, you're trying to befriend the Nidoran. That's cute. It's true, food is allowed to be tasty. Please make your food tasty. If salt and pepper don't just count, please add like other fun spices. Get like a nice like garlic seasoning. Hits. It fucking hits, lads. I'm a slut for smoked paprika? Hell yeah. But I'm white, salt is spicy. Shut the fuck up. You never know what seasonings to use. The seasonings that I usually have, I have a Cajun seasoning and I have like an Italian seasoning. and garlic powder. And then I just kind of just put them in whatever I think would probably taste good together. Sometimes there's like a chicken spice. Is that my puppy? Hi, come in. Hello, gorgeous. Hello. What's up? What's up? Oh, yeah, baby. Hi, baby. Thank you for kiss. Hi, Luna. Hi. What's up? What's up? What have you been doing? Hmm? You been good girl? Oh, my good puppy. Hi, good. You waggy tail. Mwah. Like, you go down. Okay, bye. Bye, baby. Hello. Yo, what? Alright. Bye-bye. See you later. Clubhouse has this garlic and herb blend, but so far hasn't steered me the wrong way with basic seasoning. Hell yeah. Sometimes, though, I do have to be careful looking at my seasoning because a sad thing that I've learned is that people like to use sunflower and sunflower oil and some seasoning, and I'm just like, what if I exploded? What if I just exploded instead? Methinks. That is also another really fucking annoying thing about me sometimes when I'm like, oh, you know what? I want to, eat a little bit healthier. Let me look at some like salad kits and stuff like that. And every single fucking salad kit that I look at has sunflower oil in it. And I'm like, cool, what if I just die instead? What if? What if? What if? Blows up. Everything just becomes so disheartening. And I'm just like, man. What can you do though? You guys leave me alone, please. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Mind your business. Mind your business. Sunflower oil, the new rosemary oil? I don't know. Maybe. I subscribe to the can't afford a vet, can't afford the pet. Yeah.
What if we just drink olive oil?
Dude, what if we just drink olive oil? Make a bunch of baked chicken, seasoned very yum yum, and just get a big bag of romaine and some croutons and a Caesar salad dressing, and I found it cheaper way. That's smart, honestly. A DIY salad. I did find like one salad kit, and it's like a buffalo chicken-ish one, but I feel like I have to check the ingredients because I might be allergic to maybe like one thing that is in that pack. I'm not 100% sure. I don't fucking know my allergies sometimes. Just sometimes I feel like my body's just like, we're just gonna be allergic to this thing now. And I'm like, okay. Oh, Claire, that is also a good idea too. Real and true. It's true. If I get a pet as well too, that well, obviously I have a pet, but in general, it's like that pet's like my kid. Dude, my immune system is like, check out this fun trick that I learned. Explodes you. I'm like, okay, well, I didn't like that. I didn't enjoy that one bit. Ooh. Boxes. Look at them go. Mystery boxes can now be found. Hey, what if we just suddenly fucking hated dairy, my body at 16? Yeah. At least the good thing nowadays, I feel, is that there's something that almost anybody can eat these days. is that they're at least being courteous to like people with like food allergies and stuff like that, or if they're like, you know, lactose intolerant and all that shit. Me being allergic to cinnamon totally worth the high break it. Listen, sometimes I'm just in a cheeky mood and I'll just have a banana and I'm like, yeah, this is worth dying. Lactate does work for most people. Not always, but it does help. The only like lactose-free milk that I like that also has like protein in it is the Fairlife milk brand. That is the only one that I'm like, this is actually good milk. Fairlife fucks so hard. I found out they make some protein drinks as well, so I'm gonna try that. Exactly, it just tastes normal. It is expensive. Yes. That is true. You just have people go through the process of rebuilding the bacteria that break down lactose in your stomach? That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, friend. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great day today. Welcome, welcome. I think I've tried soy milk before. I like Dairy Gold lactose-free milk. Higher protein content than Fairlife. I don't know if we get that here. Dairy Gold milk. Do we get it? I don't think we do. No, we don't get that here. Lurking while I try to get my baby goblin down for a nap. Well, I hope it goes well, goblin. Hope it does, I hope it does. We're gonna go to the regular mines today. Good luck, Godspeed. There are actually some good whey-based lactose-free protein powders. Man, that's a sentence. The only thing I have to be careful about in protein powder is sunflowers, again, because for some reason they put that in the protein powders as well. Again, having a sunflower allergy, don't recommend. Joe, that was a good joke. I did have a chuckle in my brain about it. I was like, heh, no way. Joe, I hope you're doing great today, by the way. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just holding this fucking thing. Yeah, how's my relationship with Haley going? Oh my gosh, so good. Also, Jody's apparently my other best friend. I am having a good one too. I am. We're just vibing and playing Stardew. I was gonna play Mina the Hollower, but I decided against it. I guess we could, like, get the golden stuff. Yeah, it makes sense why it's everywhere. I just suffer in silence. I'm obsessed with the coffee-flavored Nuri protein shake. Ooh, hell yeah. Don't need anything. Okay. You go see my girlfriend, give her a coconut. we can't get this jar to open. Oh my gosh, the big strong farmer will help you, queen. Hey, what's up? Need help? I'm pretty strong. Popped it open. Easy. I am stronger than I look. Are you impressed? Oh my gosh, Haley, you're so welcome. I love coconuts. She's so pretty in her summer outfit. I love it so much. Gonna get cocoa nuts, if you know what I mean. Freakhead. Streamer? Yeah, the streamer. Sell. Okay, let's go to the mines. Bing bong. I also want to go see the stuff that's happening in the Adventures Guild, because we need to work on that too. Time to sit outside and wait. Oh fuck. 2 of these. Clay. What else? An amber. Garbage. I'll keep the clay. Alright, time to wait. While we wait, it's time for me to scroll on social media. And it's time for you guys to enjoy an ad break. Smiles. In a minute or 2. Guys, I'm very excited for Summer Games Fest. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Summer Games Fest. Summer Games Fest. Yippee! Yippee! It's gonna be so fun! Hopefully they have some games that I like in it, but if they don't, it's okay. But I hope they have some games that Ray likes, so then I can watch Ray play it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Let me in. Okay. Need more friend swap? Don't worry, there's a lot of friend swap games. Okay, I still have to fight more skeletons, fight more bats, avoid spirits, dust sprites. Alright. Summer's Games Fest is tomorrow at 5 Eastern. Okay. I need to find more Dougies. Yeah, no worries. Always happy to help. Always happy, always happy. I'm gonna go down here so I can find some Dougies faster. Also, I can find some slimes. No, the Wholesome Games is on Saturday. It is. I'm so excited. Honestly, between Beat sequel, Pokemon Champions mobile port release date, and that Truck-kun Isekai game. What the fuck? Already satisfied with the announcements? Let's go. The fuck is the Truck-kun Isekai game? So yay, let's go, first catch. Gotta wake up early on Saturday to see my favorite streamer in the Cozy Direct. That's me, I'm gonna be in it. Can't wait to see what game I announce. I'm excited. Then we can all go, oh my god, guys, that's me! Guys, that's me! We can all pog. Truck-kun Isekai game is an odd way of saying GTA. Dude, speaking of isekaiing and trucks, My bestie Luke the amateur, has been playing like GTA, Minecraft at like different variations of speed. Like it's like 1,000 times speed. It has been so fucking funny seeing all the clips. It is so good. I told him I want to do one with him where we just like try and see who can get across the map like the fastest. And like a co-op thing. I think we could probably do the co-op thing more so in like Minecraft. He has been popping off, which is deserved because Luke works very hard on his channel. But sometimes you literally just need to find that niche that just, you know, a lot of people want to sit back and relax and like watch you. And I definitely think he has found his niche with that for sure. Playing these games at like different high level speeds. Which, by the way, everybody needs to go and follow Luke right now. He usually goes live around like 2. Oh, that's fucking not it. Dude, his thing being, yep, is so funny. Let me go follow Luke. Luke's my bestie. Luke's my bestie. Alright, we're looking for Dougie's. Here's one. Found it. None in here. Yeah, I'm gonna DM him more about it because it would be fun to do like Minecraft. Like 1,000% speed. Or some shit. I know Minecraft you can do co-op. The GTA one looks like a lot of fun, but I think co-op itself is more hard. I did suggest we do like parsec and just pass the controls back and forth. Welcome back everybody from the ad break, by the way. Yam! Where are these Dougies? Teach me how to Dougie. We're in here? No, but I'll kill this time. Only had to do like 10 of them, I believe, so like 10 left. I feel like we're getting close to the goal. Hell on earth. There we go. Hate these guys. Little maggot creatures. Worst enemy, the insect flies in this game. What are we doing? Where's my ladder? Mod check my ladder. They forgot to give me a ladder, guys. They forgot. You're like, you don't need a ladder. They banned the ladder. I think they did. They're like, I think you're done with your ladder. Me thinks you're done with your ladder. I found that one. Remind me it's at the beginning. Okay, this has to have a Dougie guy in here. No? What? Mods, ban this ladder. Mods, watch this drive. Also, does anybody in chat offhand use 7TV? And if so, are you guys still experiencing the issue where you can't like chat? So you've had to like uninstall and reinstall 7TV like a few times? So I had somebody DM me yesterday during race stream and was like, hey, is the 7TV like thing still happening where like it doesn't want to work properly? Because I can't chat in race chat. And I was like, I think it might still be happening because a a lot of people are still not being able to use it. Disabled and never turned it back on. That's fair. For me personally, I don't use 7TV to begin with. I just enable 7TV and Better TTV, same. I just have that setting enabled, so then if I can I can see like emotes and stuff like that from 7TV and whatnot. That's like about it. Alright, leave and come back. I think I'm missing literally one. One or two. Okay, we're missing three actually. We're almost done with bats, which is nice. Oh, I need to fucking fight a lot of rock crabs. It's gonna suck. Yeah, I've said it a few times. I just personally don't use 7TV because of the whole reasoning why the whole website was created and stuff like that. But I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I want to support that. But you know, I don't judge anybody who uses it. I'm just like, I'm gonna avoid that one, champ. Joe, you know it. For those who don't know, the supposed reasoning why 7TV was created was because they wanted to upload an emote, because there's this emote that's called lol. Oh, lol. That emote. But somebody wanted to make a racist caricature of that emote and call it Zulol. And they tried to upload it onto Better TTV. And Better TTV was like, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. And so the person who was trying to upload it was like, oh, I'm just gonna create my own website then. So supposedly, that was the first ever emote that was uploaded onto 7TV. So yeah. That's why 7TV exists. And again, I personally don't judge anybody for using it because I feel like also a lot of people don't know about the whole story on how 7TV was created and stuff like that. I don't expect people to go out of the way to learn about that. But when I found out about it, I was like, yeah, I think I'm not gonna use it. I think I'm good. And again, nor do I judge people for using it, but if the conversation does get brought up, where sometimes, somebody asks oh, why don't you use 7TV and whatnot for your channel? I'm like, oh yeah, this is why. I know a lot of VTubers and a lot of friends still use it, and I'm just like, yep. So Better TTV had that emote and some others, I think, then removed them. Most people switched when PogChamp emotes swapped from the original guy. Yeah, that too. Plenty of them also wouldn't get in that deep about about it too as well. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, in all honesty, for me personally, obviously I don't use 7TV, but I still use Twitter, for example, and I'm sure a lot of people don't agree that I should be using Twitter and stuff like that. So, it's a double-edged sword type of situation. It is what it is. I don't need a yam, do I? I guess I do need a yam for something. Okay, well, I won't throw it away then. We don't need this, don't need that. That away. This. Away. Twitter is unfortunately still a massive platform for visibility in communities. Hey, Bearded, that is so fair. I know for a lot of people, when they like moved over to Blue Sky, for example, they're like, I feel so much better as an individual for like uninstalling Twitter and stuff like that. And I'm like, I love this for you. And I 100% support people like not liking Twitter, leaving Twitter and stuff like that. That's why I always cross post onto Twitter and Blue Sky. Even though obviously my traction isn't as half as what I get on Twitter, I still do it because I know a lot of people still use Blue Sky and don't have Twitter. And the thing about Twitter as well too is that you have to have a Twitter account to like look at things, which sucks. And it's like, oh my god, dude, whatever. What the fuck ever, you know? I dropped Twitter of so many artists and basically the whole, I know so many VTubers haven't made the switch over to like Blue Sky or anything like that, or they have and they just don't use it at all, and it's just like, well, is what it is. I make the use of X cancel. Oh, what's X cancel? I've never heard of that before. Is that like a way to look at Twitter stuff without having a Twitter account? I miss 2010's Tumblr sometimes. Yeah. If so, that's really smart. Sure is. That's huge. Good to know. Good to know, good to know. I will say Ray is also pretty good at posting on both platforms as well. So I feel like you don't miss out on like his content. And I'm pretty good at posting on both platforms. The only times I'll like post something that's only like Twitter related, if it's like a quote tweet to something and I'm like, I don't really want to go through the process of having to explain the joke on Blue Sky because the Blue Sky, like the post isn't there, kind of a thing. So I just low-key don't want to deal with that. Or in a recent case, I posted something on Blue Sky, but not on Twitter, was me complaining about something that happened to me recently that I was just like, I need to complain about this on somewhere. And I'm going to pick Blue Sky because I know that people on Blue Sky are not going to care as much because everybody is very much pro we hate Gen AI type of a situation. And if I posted it on Twitter, I would just not hear the end of it from some people. And I'm just like, I can't. Which is my favorite thing that people like to do when I talk about how I don't like Gen AI is that there's always somebody who's up my ass who's like, well, does that mean you hate every single bit of AI, the ones that help people and everything? And I'm like, oh my God, you are not a part of the conversation. Yes, Joe, that is 100% what happened yesterday when we were talking about the library game. And I was like, yeah, Ray's not going to play it because it has like, you know, AI stuff like in it and whatnot. And they're like,
well, actually, the AI is only using for the translation and stuff like that. So it doesn't have Gen AI. Do you mean you hate AI? If it helps out people?
It's like, oh my God, this isn't the conversation we need to be having. This isn't the conversation you need to be having. I'm sorry, you're sucking AI's dick. I don't want to be a part of this conversation anymore. Bye-bye. I'm not answering. I'm walking away. I'm turning a 360 and walking away. Joe, I know. I'm like, I'm not getting into a fight in chat. I'm just like, nope, we just need to step back. We don't need to reply. Yeah, it's not like, are we? They were like, no human's gonna translate all of that. I'm like, ain't no way, dude. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. What do we think used to happen? Are we? I was losing it as well. I'm like, oh my God. There is no bigger throat goat than people bending over backwards to AI. I'm like, we don't need to be doing this. We really don't need to be doing this, okay? Your AI girlfriend's not gonna actually suck your dick. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Exactly, Gear. I get that as well too. But it's just like people, I'm just like, you know, I'm just not gonna use it or anything like that. It's just whatever. That's just my choice and I'm sticking with it. Oh, Cosmic, you know me. You know me. And I was just complaining about it yesterday on Blue Sky because I was like, I have to complain about this somewhere. And I don't want to just post it on my alt account. So I'm just going to complain about it on my Blue Sky account, which is a good venting place for me sometimes where I'm just like, I have to just get this out of my system. I do. But it was very much a you hate waffles type of situation, which is something very common that does happen on any social media platform that you post on. Is if you post your opinion, there's always somebody who comes over and is like, so that means you hate this, right? And it's like, no, it's not what I was talking about. That's like me tweeting out I like pancakes, and someone comes in being like, so you hate waffles, huh? And it's like, what conversation are we having? Like, what are we doing? I have 25 pancakes. So you hate waffles. Nuance can't exist. No. It can't. Oh, well. What can you do? You know, what can you do? That person was just like a big side eye for me. I'm just like, all right, I'm just not going to interact with you. We just need to take a 180 and walk away. You like breathing in, so you hate breathing out? Yes, actually, I do. My friend was trying to talk me into playing some Snoop Dogg AI game, and I straight up told him I don't use AI if I don't want to, and he just wouldn't stop about how important and relevant and You know what? You know what? I'll say it, guys. If you very much love AI, I hope AI takes your job. I hope one day you come into work and your boss tells you that you're fired because they're replacing you with AI. You know? I'll say it. I'll say it with my whole chest. Caught? I'll say it with my whole chest. I hope your job gets replaced by AI someday. If we want to suck AI's dick so bad about it. I hope you get fired and AI replaces you. I'll say it. You know? This goes back to the whole thing as well, where it's like, it's fine as long as it doesn't apply to me, you know? Everything is fine and I can have this opinion, but when it starts to apply to me, then I now suddenly have the opinion. You know? Did I watch this? Let me see what this is, Queen. What is this? Oh, Jamie, we're gonna watch this right now, actually. We'll watch this right now. YouTube, we're gonna pause for a second and we're gonna go watch something. Be right back. Hey, YouTube, we're back. We took a little break, watched the hooligan performance video. And, yeah, we're gonna get back to this. Back to some Stardewing. We upstar in their doing. Now I have hooligan kind of stuck in my head. Watch this, beat, we go hooligan. I'm not gonna lie, every time I see people joke about Plave doing their enlistment in Fortnite, holy fuck, that's actually so funny, City. Oh my god. If you guys don't know the joke, Plave is a K-pop group, but they're kind of like VTubers almost in a way, is the best way to describe it. So like there's actual people who are like behind the model, but they're like virtual, they're a virtual group. Yeah, kind of like KDA. Kind of like KDA. Kind of like KDA, but I feel like more complex because they actually do like live shows and stuff like that. And everything. Which I think is pretty neat. But them... the people saying that Plave's gonna do their enlistment in Fortnite is actually so fucking funny. Yeah, Hololive, but more focused on like idol stuff. Their content's really good as well. There's everyone drink of water. What's the group with the Samsung child? What the fuck? You know what, Joe? I don't think they can. Neither can 17. So I'm sorry if you guys don't want to stay on 17 anymore because of that. I get it. Oh, true. You could just watch All Day Project. Wasn't there a recent K-pop song that people straight up bit off Hendrik Lamar's Humble? I would not know. I would not know. I wouldn't be surprised though. What's something that Jamie might know this? What's something that it was in like, I feel like it was in a Suga song and it quoted somebody who's like not a good person, but I don't remember what it is. I think it was like James something. Oh my god, what was it? Yeah, like the BTS song. No, not James Corden. Oh, Jim Jones. That's what it is. That's what it is. Like the cult leader? Yeah. Basically this was back in like 2010, not the 2010s, 2020s. The primary incident occurred in August of 2020 when Sugar, on the alias of August D, which is his alias that he uses for like rapping and stuff like that, released the mixtape D2, the track What Do You Think, which sparked major backlash because it included a vocal sample of a speech by Jim Jones, the American cult leader responsible for the 1978 Jonestown mass murder / suicide. Thumbs up emoji. Thumbs up emoji. Happens, guys. It happens. Why? Bro, I don't know. K-pop's wild. It's crazy. Holy. I've never listened to that song, but I remember that appearing and I was just like, what the fuck is happening? Hi, Nipple Farm. Welcome in, sweetheart. Oh my god, Chaotic, yeah. Is he drinking the Kool-Aid? I don't know what the fuck he's drinking. I know. I know. It's just like, I'm not sure about that one. I'm not sure about that one, guys. Ooh, I found a skull. Closer. I need to get 2 more Dougies. Also 5 more bats, apparently. Is that what it said? No, not 5 more bats. I can't fucking read. Obviously, I don't know everything about Jim Jones or anything like that, because I don't think I've done any research on them or anything. But the fact that you all reacted in such that way, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, drinking the Kool-Aid is in reference to... Oh. The more you know. Maybe I'll have a sit down today and just go through the Wikipedia article. I love learning about things. Also, again, I don't know what they sampled, but hey, if anybody wants to investigate, you know, let me know. Dude, fun times, haha. Oh, it was Flavor Aid? What the fuck is Flavor Aid? Do you want to know stuff about him? That is, no, I could probably like look up the stuff about him, but I was just talking about like what the sample is. Because I've never listened to the song, so I'm like, I don't know what it samples per se. But I know it samples a speech, but it's like, I wonder what the speech is like in regards to. A ceremony? Rock crab. Horrible, but also Kool-Aid Man, Kool-Aid Man. One here, thank God. And I just need one more. If you're wondering what I'm doing, by the way, I'm going through do the monster quest stuff. I have to find the Dougies, and they're so hard to find sometimes. We have such fun topics here on my stream. We have such fun, interesting topics that we just like to talk about. Yay! We finished this. Leave the mind. Just so I can get my reward. Oh, interesting, Bearded. That's wild. I have my reward. Oh, I got a hard hat, guys. Dude, the more you know. Alright, we have to kill a bunch of void spirits. And a bunch of dust sprites. What are void spirits? In the actual song, you can't really hear it. Clearly, since it's just sampled in the back, but Hype said it's supposed to represent, like, not blindly trusting a leader. Okay. Interesting. It's just a... Okay. Oh, the voids...
Anyways, happy Pride Month.
Anyways, happy Pride Month. So true. Now we could probably get the dust sprites and the skeletons, because that's the ice floors. I too would say nah. I know, for a K-pop song, it's like, man, that's wild. Almost everything that happened in Jonestown was caught on film? Really? Whoa. You guys can't tell I was a history major, so I do love learning about things that happened in history. History is wild. It also sends me that Hybe wants to be such a global company. So true. Hybe is the K-pop group, not the K-pop group, the company that like BTS is under and everything. 17's also unfortunately under Hybe as well too, which sucks, but you know what, it is what it is. But yeah, Jamie, I 100% agree. The fact that they want to be a global company, but they don't really care that much about global audiences. Yeah, they have Cat's Eye. They also have TXT. Cat's Eye itself is like a whole mess. Apparently, the producer did not know who James Jones was, but still... Oh, wow. My favorite historical silly is the Great Emu War. Dude, I love the Great Emu War so much. They have TXT, but do those have docs or PDF? That's a funny joke. I get it. I get the reference. Yeah, they also have the Seraphim as well. Boy Next Door. WS. Dude, the one thing I also heard about the Dancing Plague as well too. I also think that's like very strange. It's just like, huh. Dude, sometimes there's things that just can't be explained in history. And I very much chalk that up to aliens. To be fair, by no means when I'm talking about, I'm like, oh, it's sad that 17's under Hybe. It's not like their company Pledis was also doing great as well, but you know. You know, you feel. When you get into K-pop, you learn things that you're like, I didn't expect to learn about this. Well then. Well then. Who would win, the Australian military or emu? Emus would win. Easy. Easy. No company is good, but Hive is going to Giga Hell. Dude, same with SM Entertainment. They're going hand in hand with each other. It's true. You get introduced into K-pop and you end up having like a never-ending hate towards the idol culture. I found out that mascot mode is coming back to the new college football. Is it actually? Did they like confirm it? Oh, didn't they have like a, did they have like a not a performance, but did they have like a, they had the event today, didn't they? Where they were talking about it? Let me like go have a gander quickly. Not that I don't trust you, Red Hood, but I'm like, I wanna see it with my own eyes. I can send it to Ray also. Yeah, Ray mentioned a leak, but obviously you take it with a grain of salt what a leak is like. I'm using K-pop instead of Duolingo to learn Black English. Let me recommend some groups for you. One, All Day Project. 2, BTS. Oh my gosh, stop. I don't care about ads not being played. Okay, this is back from like March 2025. Oh my god, it's like freezing my fucking computer. My username is not enough for you to trust me, I understand. In all fairness, I even think like regardless of the username, I'd still be like, I get like actual factual proof. Who needs me on twitter.com? Mascot. Oh, I think it might be because it's from the esports college. They're talking about it tonight at 8 p.m. ET. But it is showing mascots fighting each other and playing football. So that is at least like a bit more of a promise. I don't want to send it to chat. I would like to just share. I'm gonna go share it with my boss. First picture for rest. It sounds promising. We can hope. I would love to have the mascot tournaments come back because I don't never understand what the fuck is happening, but chat really likes them. That's all that matters, TBH. Why share it with Ray now when 20 people ask about it in chat? Well, you see. You know. I think it was the EA. Yeah, that's what I linked as well too, Red Hood. That was the thing that I was linking to Ray, is like the EA shared screenshots and it has the mascots that are playing football against each other. There's a single edamame at me. Oh my gosh, thanks. But it does look promising. Eyes emoji. Please don't burn us. I'll be so sad. Can't wait to yell LB, LB. I never understand what's happening in football, in the mascot tournaments, because I don't understand football. Even though I've watched the mascot tournament so many times, I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck is happening. You did help out. Thank you so much. And at this point, I'm just like, I don't know what's happening in football. At this point, I'm too scared to ask type of situation. So when everybody gets into it, I'm just like, yep, me too, guys. Woo, football. Woo, lad. Is there like no fucking ladder? Are we for fucking real? Yeah, just like listening to Ray yap for a bunch of hours. It's great. I feel like I also have a better understanding of like baseball as opposed to football. Classes learns American football stream 1. After I learn everything about Halo. Which I did put on my Steam wish list. I'm like, I'll play through Halo. I'll be bad at it, but I'll play through Halo. There it is. Yeah, but I would also just like to play it myself because I feel like having somebody play it for you and you experiencing for yourself is two totally different things. Ray replied and he's like, oh, yeah, that looks pretty convincing. Yeah, we might be back. We'll wait and see. Oh, sure. No, he didn't hit me with a thumbs up emoji. Ray's usually good at replying back. The only time he hits me with like a thumbs up emoji is if I like send him something that's like a dumb bit or anything. If I'm sending like a fucking TikTok, he'll send me just like a thumbs up emoji. Or if I'm just sending him something, he'll be like thumbs up emoji. That's about it. There's a description on EA Play that apparently says you get immediate access to all playable mascots. Interesting. Interesting. Again, we will believe it when we see it, but it does look very promising. Just interesting. Yes. Good. Good. Yes. Okay, drop that. Drop that. Won't have to wait too long either. The game comes out next month, I think. Classes, I'm quitting. Ray. Thumbs up emoji. Nah. I don't think there is any reason for me to ever quit my job unless for some reason I can't even think of like a reason. I love my job too much. I love my job too much. I'm even trying to think of like a hypothetical situation. I'm like, nah, I'd still, you know what? Ray getting super into AI, very out of character. I'd be like, yeah, man, I can't support. Hey, thank you so much, by the way, for the follow, friend. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great Thursday today. Yeah, Ray just like entirely goes red pill. I'm gonna be like, I think I gotta go. And like that, he just becomes Osmond Gold 2.0. I'm like, uh-oh. I don't think I could support you anymore. Yeah, exactly. Just like, uh-oh. Dang, that's crazy. Once again, I keep seeing that son of a bitch on my timeline, and I'm like, guys, I don't stop putting him on my timeline. This is homophobic towards me on Pride Month. Stop doing this to me. Stop it. I don't care what he said. I don't care if he's like, ooh, God of woke. It's like seeing shit from like Tectone as well. I'm like, guys, I don't care about this man. Who cares? I'm talking about him. Nobody cares about him. Nobody gives a shit. When we stop talking about them, they won't care anymore. Oh my god, Joe, I also saw that tweet as well from fucking Domino's, and then Santa Monica Studios replying to them was crazy. One of the highest viewed Uma Musume videos on YouTube. Oh man, no, that's cringe. I know, the story ain't about you, bro. Like, what do we mean? Yeah, the Domino's tweet. Let me fucking find Domino's UK because it was such like a dumb fucking pull. Oh, I know he does. But yeah, they're like God of War games with no Kratos, Pepperoni Passion with no pepperoni. Okay, thanks for the feedback, Domino's Pizza corporate account. Silence brand. Silence brand. I keep getting AI ads while watching Ray's VODs on YouTube, and bro, the rage they induce. Yeah. Guys, I just loaded up my fucking Twitter, and you know what I just fucking saw? There ain't no way. There ain't no way. Jamie, I have to DM you. Jamie, you couldn't be mad with me. Guys. Guys. Bye, Cedars. Have an amazing rest of your day, sweetheart. I love the Spell Garden devs, but I need them to fucking stop doing this to me. I need them to fucking stop doing this to me. What the fuck do we mean there's gonna be more DLC for Sticky Business? I'm dying. I'm dying. Stop. Stop. Stop giving me DLC. It never ends. Oh my god, it never ends. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've been selling that fucking game and hiding it in my library. Stop or make Sticky Business. I love the Spell fucking Garden devs. They're great. They're amazing. The reason why I'm complaining about it is because I'm 100% completionist, or at least trying to be, in the fucking Sticky Business game. So I have to finish every single story. And sometimes they take so long and I'm just like, oh my god. And every single time I'm like, I buy the DLC and I'm just in hell. I do this to myself. We're gonna have to play more Sticky Business, lads. But I'm like, oh my god. Again? No. They've done this to me. They've done this to me. How can they do this to me? Good on them for making more DLC, but how could they do this to me? Ugh. Me and Sticky Business devs, the most toxic relationship you've ever seen. I am in Sticky Business purgatory. This is my life. I'm a Sticky Business streamer now. I'm back in the fucking building. 10 new by the way, this is what's in it. It's time to explore life by the sea in our upcoming DLC, Seaside Tales, coming this year. 10 new stories all around seaside adventures, sea and coastal themed stickers, more glitter papers, and goodies. I'm back in the building again. Sticky Business stuff. Still guarding text. Please. Back in the building again. I'm back in the fucking building! Oh my gosh. My lobster is too buttery, it's true. I have to leave the relationship, but I can't because I do love Sticky Business. And some of my best videos, I'm not gonna lie, are from Sticky Business. And I make the most unhinged stickers. But man, I talked about this when I was playing through Thrifty Business as well. It just becomes to a point that it is so repetitive that I'm just like, I get so tired. But I have to keep going because I need the achievements. I haven't even gotten all the achievements, but I'm just like, oh my god. Anyways, that's my dilemma as a streamer. It's really hard. Okay, we should be able to get the tractor hopefully either today or tomorrow. I think more so tomorrow though. Dude, the Gay Among Us stickers did pop off. A lot of people enjoyed them. What are we at for Yeah, we just need 2 more. Alright, so we'll go back to the mines. So we back in the mines, got our pickaxe swinging from side to side, side to side. As by the way, gamers, there's an ad break that's going to be coming up soon. Last ad break of the stream, though. We're just going to be heading into the mines. The mines. I yearn for the mines. Go to 460, so we have a chance to get the skeletons as well. I have seen the game, Your Card's Better Than My Card. I played the demo for it a little while ago. It was very, very cute. An aforementioned bestie texted me, one of her students asked to listen to Hooligan. She's blaming this on me somehow. You have sent the curse onto them. Any more dust sprites? There's literally only one. Any other monsters want to appear? I guess not, question mark. Curse of Ra is out. Curse of Hooligan is in. Exactly, it's like the tape in the ring. You gotta pass it along. That's why Jamie passed it to me and then I passed it to you guys. So now I'm not gonna die in 7 days. Like a blockchain. 7 days, ooh. I feel like I could survive in the ring because I would just watch the video every 7 days. I'd be fine. Dude, I just watch it every day, honestly. Just wake up and be like, alright, time to watch my video. Ooh, scary, anyways. Easy. This girl did not just say blockchain instead of chain letter. We are so cooked. Your Honor, we are so cooked. Where the fuck are the skeletons? I'm very excited to eat my quesadilla and rice in a little bit. Just watch it on your phone when she crawls out and she's tiny. Oh my god, true! What if I just take her out for like a nice meal? Do you think she'd be appreciative of that if I did that? I just took her on a nice date. I watch it at a restaurant and then I'm like, oh my gosh, so funny you're here. Let's have a nice meal together. And then we end up falling madly in love with each other and we get married. And it's a happy ending for everybody. And there, I've done it. I've solved the ring situation. W Riz, thank you so much. Be the same with Friday the 13th. I'd just riz up Jason. I'd be like, nah, you don't need to kill all these people. Let's just go have a nice dinner instead. Dude, exactly. Were you always this sweat, or are you just happy to see me? Freak head, freak head, freak head. I got that riz in me. What can I say, chat? Have you tried Friendship Twilight Sparkle? Guys, this is a safe space, but just want to ask, and there's no judgment here. Did anybody watch the My Little Pony series? And if so, who was your favorite pony? Mine was Rarity and Fluttershy. Just want you guys to know. There's no judgment. Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy, those are base choices. Fluttershy and Applejack. Back everybody from the ad break, by the way. Hated Rarity, actually. You know what? That's fair. I feel like she's misunderstood as a character. But she also can be a bit of a bitch sometimes, so I get it. You can enjoy a character and accept their flaws. Like, I did not like Rainbow Dash. I was like, she annoying as hell for me. I was like, I don't like her. Oh, Discord was also a funny character. It's Sans Undertale. I also like Princess Luna as well. I think one day, because I had a friend who was like really into My Little Pony, I think one day I was like, I'm just gonna sit down and just like watch some of these episodes and stuff like that. Obviously, it's very much a kid's show at the end of the day. Some of the plot, though, was kind of fire. Some of the songs also was kind of fire. And I was like, oh shit, look at them go. I was pretty deep in the fan music and fan fiction. Did you also like the song Discord? I'm howling at the moon and sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon. Hey Zarek, welcome in, sweetheart. I hope you're doing well today. Hi Taylor, welcome. Question for you both, since you just both appeared in chat. Did either of you watch My Little Pony? And if so, which one was your favorite pony? That's what we're talking about right now. It's a judgment-free zone. We're putting on our judgment-free zone hats right now. Did not get into it, that's okay. The only reason I got into it was because a friend was really into it, and I like doing the thing where if a friend likes something, I'm like, ooh, I will learn about this. Then I can talk about it with my friend. That is 100% how I got into K-pop. Because Jamie was like, I like this, and I'm like, I will learn about this. Also love Big Mac. Big Macintosh. I would 100% have a pony OC. I feel like I made one when I was in like university, high school. It was something deer related because I do love deers. My wife loves the OG. All the knowledge is old. That's great. Hell yeah. I did discover Bo Burnham and Doctor Who because of MLP edits. Hell yeah. My favorite pony was the flying blue one whose name I've forgotten. Rainbow Dash. Hi, Jen. Lurking while I get ready for the day. Got you off my TV. Stay to my couch. Let's fucking go, Jen. Rah. Jen, I'm so proud of you, by the way. On your whole, first of all, your health journey as well, too. Very proud of you. Second of all, I'm pretty sure you won an award recently as well that I saw on my timeline. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Jen is online? Winning an award? Yeah, you won the... From Gamers Feud, you won the hostess with the mostest, which is true. You host everything so wonderfully and so well. I'm so proud of you. Yes, that's the wonderful and amazing Jen. We love Jen. I wrote an essay about MLP and bronies in my college English class and got an A because my professor wasn't invested and she loved the old MLP. That's sick. Hell yeah. I remember in university I wrote an essay about Harry Potter fan fiction. This was before, obviously, J.K. Rowling was, a bitch. But I do remember writing about that and talking about, Harry and Draco and, who the fuck else? Oh, it was Sirius and, Lupin? What the fuck his name was? Source-sighted, my immortal. I also wrote an essay about cuteness aggression once. That was really fun. sometimes write random ass essays about things, but I'm like, oh, this would be a fun topic to talk about. That was mostly for my English papers. For my fucking, history papers, it was always about war. And I'd always go over the word limit because I just yap too much in my writings. Be like, did you know about this? Did you know about this? Did you know about this? And this, and this, and this, and this, and this. They're like, oh my gosh, girl. Page limit was 5. Why are you at 50? It's like, whoops, sorry. My favorite pony is Cheese Sandwich just because it's hilarious that Weird Al is a pony. That's so based. So I don't think we'll have time for a second day of Stardew. Also because I'm getting hungry. Wait, what? Yeah, Weird Al is canonically in the My Little Pony universe. Not only that, My Little Pony spoilers, I guess, but not only that, his character gets married to Pinkie Pie at the end of the season, like the end of the show. Yeah. Weird Al's My Little Pony, which is called Cheese Sandwich, marries Pinkie Pie. Yeah. I did an hour-long presentation about the intersection between video games and art one time. That's sick. Oh, yeah, that is 100% true. They got married. And they canonically have a kid as well. Dude, respect. I know, I'd lock in. That reminds me, a comic I drew for my science teacher who loves Star Wars and wrote about the immune system. I got an A. Hell yeah. I loved making comics for my different classes as well. I made a presentation about RT and Achievement Hunter Live for media class assignment. Hell yeah. I love watching those video essays and obscure video games topics on YouTube. Yes, where they just go deep into just like something random. It's great. I'm like, tell me about something. That's also like when people do like very obscure like drama videos about like a certain like not subgroup or just like a certain character like content creator that I'm not even like a part of that community or anything, but I just love learning about what the fuck they have done, and I'm just like, the fuck is happening over there? I lied, we'll do one more day. That was good. Really. Exactly. Please tell me all about this topic that I've never heard before. Please tell me all about this content creator and why I shouldn't stan them. I don't remember the name of the channel, but the guy who does deep dives into FromSoft games lore is interesting. That sounds so sick. Did an English writing essay about my 2nd grade teacher. I hurt myself really badly on the head, like bleeding heavily, and he didn't even hesitate to pick me up and brush me to the nurse's office. Yo, W English teacher, honestly. Also, Tillman, welcome in, sweetheart. I hope you're having a great day today. Alright, we can finally go and get the thing. I'm gonna boot up my old laptop and see if I have old schoolwork on it. I think I have like some of my old essays, but I did not keep a bunch of them. I'll have to look up that YouTuber you have mentioned, because that sounds like a fun time. That sounds like a fun listen to. You're having a great day? Yay, I'm glad to hear. Glad to hear, glad to hear. Okay, let's go see what the merchant lady has for today. Excuse me. Oh, burp. I also really like philosophical video essays. Well, yeah. I just love learning about like random obscure things sometimes, just for fun. I did a screenplay based off BioShock Infinite. My professor praised for being an interesting concept. Made my nerd heart a little bit full. That's cute. The aesthetics of fascism. Ooh. We're cracking open a cold one, gamers. Rice pudding. Green bean. Pickles. Claire, I do that with a lot of horror games because I'm never gonna play those games. So I'm just like, oh, tell me everything about this horror game. Tell me everything and all about it. Okay, I do need the fried egg. Fried egg. Need 3 out. Fried egg. I should probably check and see what my fruit bats are doing. You know, I've known Snam as a Ray chatter for years and years now, and I just watched his videos for the first time last week, and I'm like, oh, he's a real content creator. He is. He also has a full-time job in, like, I think it's like the science field or something. I don't remember exactly what his job is. I just know that he's a smart guy. Love when people put up full game cutscenes and the interactions as movies on YouTube. Dude, right? Thank God. I love watching all those like cutscenes and stuff. They're sometimes just so good. Yeah, Snam's a great content creator. If you ever want to listen to somebody play through games and get achievements for it, Snam is your guy. That's why Snam is always like my sleeping, what I listen to when I go to bed. Because it's just fun and relaxing to just listen to it. Listen to him just talk about achievements, about like a game in particular, and I'm like, honk shoe, me. This is perfect, thank you. Okay, let's go donate those 2 things. It's sandwiches, yes. You got it, Magic. You'll also sometimes see Kevin in the videos as well. I'm gonna go play some of his videos later. My favorite one of his, which I listen to a lot, is the Alien Isolation one. He recently put out a new video as well that I have to sit down and watch. I just love his Alien Isolation one. It's because I love Alien Isolation. Dude, same. When I see Kevin and I see Appa as well, because Appa is also frequently in Snam's chat as well too, I'm like, oh, I know them. It's like seeing a celebrity. Alright, we finally got the tractor. Yippee. I'm gonna put this though. Alien Isolation is the only game I found scary, so I couldn't keep playing it. That's fair. I would like to play Alien Isolation at some point, but I haven't bitten that bullet yet. Even though I'd be scared out of my mind, I still think it'd be like very funny to play and watch me play it. Also because I'd be barking for the alien 9 times out of 10. And everybody could laugh at me for it as I bark about it. Be like, hey girl. I'd play it on like easy bitch baby mode, and I'd probably download a mod to make it even easier for me. But I'd still be like, hey girl. She is a baddie, for real. She's a baddie. I think my favorite of Snam's videos is Alien Isolation Dishonored. Yeah. Also, though, he did a video with Ray as well, too, for Dead Rising 2. Great. Is this Stardew modded? Dun, 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 dun. No. Yeah, it's modded. That's one of my favorite memes as well, where it's like, is this modded? And it just tunes over to Master Chief. It's great every time. Makes me laugh every time. I need to steal Snam at some point because I want to introduce Snam to Joel, because Joel said that he wants to collab with people who are non-VTubers, and I'm like, well, Snam is great. And Snam needs to meet more people as well. The Snam is great. He's very funny. True, real and true. I was watching Ray play the demo yesterday and I was like, oh, more monsters. I'm sure streamers were after. That's me. I feel like also Snam and Datto would also get along too. Need to also introduce Joel to Datto. Datto does Deadlock because he can't do Destiny anymore. R.I.P. Destiny. It's just Datto does now. What does he do? We just don't know. Shadow does. Shadow does his best. True. Real and true. Dado does his wife. His wife and him are so nice, by the way. They're so sweet. My biggest highlight when I met Dado is him being drunk at Ray's Christmas party and him just showing off his painted nails to me and being like, I'm so cunty. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Dado. Hell yeah, dude. YouTube's not going to ping me for that because YouTube doesn't care if I say that. So it's fine. We don't have to mark it or anything. For anyone's like, mark it, we don't have to. YouTube does not care when I say it. My channel, not that big enough for YouTube to really care about. They're just like, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I got the pass. That's exactly it. And it's also Pride Month too. True. Real and true. Is my bestie boss. No. Okay. You could probably just go fishing then today. I'll go fishing for a bit. Fucking yeah. Make more money. Hi Grimace. Happy Pride to you too, sweetheart. Welcome in. Also see if Haley is home. Give her a coconut. 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 Na-na-na-na. New friend. Guys, we're friends. My message failed to send because of the C word. My bad. I don't know if I even have a C word banned in my chat. I know it's banned in Ray's chat because we've had instances where people type it and then it comes up on the chat message on the screen. And he will get demonetized if that happens, so we have to block it because of that reasoning. So apologies if at any time you say the C word in Ray's chat, it is blocked. So, you know. Here, I'll allow it, don't worry. YouTube is dumb sometimes. Mostly a lot, but yeah. It's very dumb sometimes. My favorite is when sometimes Ray's videos get flagged and they obviously don't tell us why, but then we have to play this like context clues type situation to figure out why. And 9 times out of 10, it's usually because he's collabing with a VTuber and YouTube thinks that the VTuber is underaged and they shouldn't be saying these types of words or something. So they're like, we're going to flag this video. How dare you put this child in this situation? And it's like, that is a 25-year-old man. Not man, but that is a 25-year-old woman. Maybe a 50-year-old man with the voice changer or whatever the fuck people used to say back in the day. I don't know. It's very silly. Silly, silly, silly. It's so funny, but it must be so frustrating. It's frustrating in the fact that when stuff gets flagged, they just won't tell you why. Sometimes they'll be like, oh, there's too much of this happening. And it's like, cool, I can fix it. But then other times it's just like, we're not going to tell you. It's like, how am I supposed to fucking figure out what's wrong with my video? Any silly unban requests lately? No, not really. The unban requests have been very quiet. Which is fine. It means I haven't had to ban people recently. Shout out again to Ray's chat. A bunch of them, Pat's head, are very, very good. Some of them I don't. Some of them are probably not that good, but it's just like, that's fine. That's fine. I don't have to like everybody in Ray's chat. And not everybody in Ray's chat has to like me, so you know. That is honestly not bad of an issue to have, which is low ban / unban requests, which I'm very thankful for. I think when I first started modding, there was a bit. and everything, but even then, it wasn't like that much. It's not like some VTuber chats where they're very much, they have a lot of bans and unban requests. It obviously depends on the streamer and the type of situation and like what they do for work and stuff like that. But some people get some wild unban requests. Shout out to Cotton. Oh my god, Chibi's chat as well too. I can only imagine. I love Chibi's mods also. Shout out to Chibi's mods. They are some of the nicest people. I got to meet, I feel like most of them at TwitchCon. On God. Again, one of the nicest people, but they're like so protective and caring for Chibi that I'm just like, yeah, you guys deserve to be mods for her. On God. I know you have her best interests at heart at all times. Because that's what you want in the mod, is just like somebody who has your best interests. And they're just like willing to help you with like anything. For obviously some people of like that standard. Hi Red Baron Reaper, welcome in sweetheart. I hope you're doing well today. For someone of that size and that standard, obviously. Like I don't expect my mods to be like, I need you to take a bullet for me type of situation. I don't need them to do that. Like, hey, you can just show up. You're like my friends. You can just show up. I mod my own chat half the time anyways. Oh god, some people are just like beyond cringe and are outright scary. I remember, I think Cotton did a video recently, or like a few months back, where she went through all her unban requests as a video, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, some people say such fun things. Holy fuck. Sadly, Ray could never make those types of videos because I go through all the unban requests beforehand, so like we don't have any unban requests in the chat at any time. As soon as one appears, I go through it, I read everything, and I'm like, yep, you live or you die type of a thing. Also, you can watch the video about the unban request because it's Heavenly and Joel are also on there as well too, and I think Heavenly and Joel are like some of the funniest people as well. I am doing good, thank you so much for asking. Just fishing in Stardew. One time when I was live, I got a DM that said, I like it when you lick your lips. Zoe, I'm sorry that I said that the one time. I'm sorry. I apologized. I apologize, Zoe. It wasn't me. No, I just tell that to her in a call to her face. TBH. I can't believe this mod removes the fishing minigame. I hate the fishing game. That is my one Stardew thing that I don't like. Is I hate the fucking fishing minigame. I'll do the fishing minigame if I ever have to, but I'm just like, no. Can I have my ban requests be read by someone other than Glasses? Ooh, we'll see. We'll see. We can do that for you. Super Cucumber Slurp. There is a mod for that. Mod for a lot of things. Jelly. I like the minigame when it's easy. I do too. I deleted 30 minutes of drawing because I forgot to save. I think that's enough drawing for today then. And the Harvest Moon games are for button mashing for fishing. The fishing minigame that I don't mind is like in Fields of Mystria, for example, where you just throw the fishing line, you wait for it to like hit the bobber and like pull it under. I don't mind that. The fucking fishing minigame though, in like Coral Island, for example, I can't stand. The Stardew one isn't that bad. I just don't like doing it because I play that one so much. I'm just like, I'm over it. Type of a thing. But when I did Coral Island, I'm like, I can't fish. This is a nightmare. I'll probably never go back to Coral Island, I don't think. I played it a bit and I was just like, it didn't really hit for me. But that's okay. That's okay. It happens. It happens. That's okay. All right. And TBH, on that note, we're going to wrap up for today. YouTube, as always, thank you so much again for watching. We appreciate you dearly, and thank you for enjoying some more chillin' and vibin' Stardew energy in this economy. Yippee! Yeah, have an amazing rest of your day, YouTube. Take care, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye!